Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly focus for the week of June the 3rd. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, let's go right to the cards and see what they're going to reveal to you. I mean, it's been an exciting week thus far doing these readings. I'm getting more pumped every time I do another one. Okay, here we go. We knock on the cards because doors are very symbolic in the spiritual world. So in essence, we're knocking on the door to gain the wisdom, the understanding. Okay, underlying energy. Look at that, the underlying energy. First and foremost, we are going on a journey. This could be travel, definitely travel. But, here we're going to the circus. What do we need to take with us? Why are we going? There has to be, it's almost like traveling with purpose. Like we're going to learn something, or we're going to demonstrate something, or we're going to infuse ourselves in some way in a culture, in a belief system. This is not trusting anybody really with your dreams, your desires. Don't tell a lot of people your plans. Kind of keep them to yourself. Somebody may use your words against you or steal an idea that you might have. Take credit for it on their own. Okay, I usually talk about with this card. It's Monday morning and you're in the elevator with a buddy. And you're telling them, like, I thought of a way that we could, like, double our productivity in the shop. And you start to talk all about it. And they're nodding in agreement. They're like, wow, that's great. That's wonderful. What an idea. The boss will love it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the boss. I'm just gonna go to the washroom, freshen up, and then I'm gonna go in and tell the boss. And by the time you get into the workplace, there's your buddy from the elevator shaking hands with the boss because they just sold your idea out from under you. So just be careful. Or they're trying to make you look smaller so they look bigger. That could be another thing that people tend to do for some odd reason. I'm not really sure why, but people do that. It doesn't work, by the way. There's great mountains in the background, so we're going towards success, prosperity, maybe great love, maybe great adventure, maybe great opportunities. But definitely growing our abundance, growing our prosperity, growing our love, our happiness, our joy. And we are very, we're being very choosy about what we're really going to go forward with. Now, this might be paths we're stepping into, or it could be the things that we're taking with us. So I kind of got both here. So maybe you're expanding your horizons. Maybe you're seeing that there's so much more to the journey that you've been leaving out. Okay, let's put that guy right up there. First card is the Justice card. The Justice card is one that once again, it's about letting go of what no longer has value in your life, no longer supports you, no longer, moves you forward in the direction you want to go. The Justice card is here to tell us to make a commitment to ourselves of something that we want to step into, something that we might want to learn, we might want to hone a skill, we might want to, whatever it is. But it's choosing a new path forward. It's incorporating something or setting a goal with an enthusiasm and being able to motivate yourself to show up consistently for that goal, that dream, that desire. To give it the time, the energy, the resources it needs in order to grow into what you are seeing in this actual moment. The vision of the possible future, the potential future. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, okay, for some of you, you could meet your knight in shining armor, male or female, I don't care here. This is growing all those relationships, those bonds deeper. This is about being present for your relationships. Spending time with them, not in the same room and you're both looking at your phones, but in conversation, going for a walk together, doing some kind of activity together, enjoying each other's company, being seen by them and allowing them to be seen by you. And we have look at this. This is the wishes realized. So what are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What are you trying to attract in? Because you have great potential with these cards. Really, you have great potential to really step into. This could be a passion or a dream as well. Okay, this could be, so maybe we want to incorporate it into love life or our passions or our dreams, our new goals that we are setting, that we want great success that way. It could be in where we're going. I get some kind of traveling here. So where have you ever wanted to experience the world? A different part of the world. And if you can't physically start preparing for a trip, I mean, this is the beginning of those dreams fulfilled. So the first step, if you haven't made a step yet, then it's the first step. Then it's maybe learning a little bit about the place that you want to go to, or what is entailed in going. How long should you go? What part of the, what region should you stay in to experience it all, or regions? How long is the travel? How much do you want to see? How much do you want to absorb, infuse into your mind, your body, your soul? I think it's learning experience. I think it's growth in some way. It moves you towards something. It could move you towards that new relationship. It could move you towards some kind of career adventure, where you're doing public speaking, or you're going around and you're building things. You're Okay, let's go on. Overriding energy. Look at this. We have the Empress for the overriding energy. My goodness, Libra. You are very highly intuitive this week. You are also the diplomat this week. So combine those two. Okay? Learning with reflection would be something that you'd want to do here. So learn a little bit, reflect on it, understand that you totally grasp it, and then move on from that point. So keep doing almost like a wheel thing, where you're going back and you're learning, not really a wheel, but a tumbling. Okay, you're tumbling. I see a tumbleweed going through the desert. It's picking up sand and stuff. It's growing bigger. It picks up other things. So it's like a tumbleweed. I usually use snowball, so that's kind of interesting that I would use a tumbleweed. So anyways, this is about birthing something. Birthing a new career, birthing a child, birthing a creative venture, and birthing, creating your own opportunities. Get out in nature. Absolutely, with this card, you want to get out in nature. You want to ground yourself in nature. Take off your shoes if you can. Feel the grass between your toes, kind of thing. Just close your eyes and feel the energy of the earth going into the soles of your feet and coming up through your body and being released through your 7th chakra. We have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about decisions that need to be made, and they're strong decisions, they're hard decisions. Maybe you want to go to another country to start working. Maybe there is an opportunity across the water where you can benefit with your talents, your abilities, what you're drawn to, what you do well. And I mean, this causes emotion because you would have to leave behind what you know in order to go into uncharted territory. So that could be something too. But when we make this decision, that's when we really see the passion, the dream, the desire that we are opening up ourselves to. And then it is about creating the rebirth, or the birth of, creating. This is all about creation. This is all about giving birth to a new idea. This is all about planting the seeds for your tomorrow. So this is like the starting point. This is like the realization. This is when you find out you're pregnant, kind of stuff. Or you decide that you want this in your life. You go out to try and find those seeds to plant in the ground. So maybe you're taking some kind of course to hone a skill or to learn something new completely. Okay, as we start the weeks, play nicely with others, okay? This is about learning, so definitely we are looking, probably as we enter the week, we are already starting to look at a course or a workshop or some kind of lecture you can go to. I think you're opening up to those possibilities, and that could, make you have an understanding of what you've been dragging with you that you don't necessarily need in your life, that you are opening up new doors and new ways of being, becoming. And there's almost like the sense of freedom or liberation that wants to come in and follow you in so that you skip through this experience. Okay, once again, you come upon a great dream, a great passion, bringing you into our wishes fulfilled. So as we leave the week, look at this, the Hangman shows up. The Hangman, once again, look at this emotion we've got happening all over here. So it will be a high emotion week. So this is about, once again, grounding yourself. Follow the Empress's lead and ground yourself in nature if possible. Okay, get outside, sit on the balcony, open a front door, let the breeze in, whatever you do, but allow nature to ground you, to make you feel strong, to make you feel confident so that you're not hesitating, so you're not procrastinating, so you're not letting the opportunity slip through your fingers. The Hangman is about being present and being in the moment and detaching your emotion from what you are being challenged with at the present time. And it could be very well making that decision is the biggest challenge. So it is about looking at it through, less emotion and more logical. Is it doable? Is it sound? Is it grounded? Is it centered? Is it something that I can, sink my teeth into, really get, roll up my sleeves and get to work on it kind of energy? This is also understanding what we have control over. So as we go towards the end of the week, we may see that a lot of our energy or our time or our vitality, our resources are being used in areas where it is no longer necessary to put the focus there. And so we are realigning maybe our path and what we do within our path. So we could be working towards, making new lists, we could definitely be working towards those things of making lists and strategies that weren't available to us before, but we're doing some kind of clearing here in our life as well. Okay, work and career. Where's our deck? Our deck is right here. The Emperor shows up. Oh my gosh, you have the Empress. And right now, right next to it for work and career, we're laying down our partner. So if you ever thought that you had a voice, that you had a charisma about you, this is a week. I'm telling you, get out there and, maybe it's public speaking, maybe it's teaching, maybe it is guiding others, maybe it is creating a strategy between others and making it a collective approach, 3 or more people. Perhaps maybe it's just a partner, could be just a partner. This is touching, dreams fulfilled. Okay, finding your passion, finding your desire and running with it, not looking back at anything that you're leaving behind. I mean, this is very strong, but you're also a diplomat and you also have very high intuition. These are the two strongest in the deck for those things. Mind you, we also have the High Priestess, and there are a couple of cards that do hold this kind of energy as well, but we have them both on the same board, for goodness sakes. What do you want to do? Start making a list, making a plan. Start journaling about where you want to go, what you want to step into. This is about the adventure. This is about the experience. This is about growing your knowledge, growing your wisdom, starting to formulate a plan. And if you don't know everything, you can go and learn. Absolutely, that is a choice. But when these two sit together, it is about allowing the people that surround them to give them the advice, the direction they need. So like-minded people going along the same kind of path. For love and relationships, we have the Eight of Swords. You're not the only ones to get the Eight of Swords in love and relationships, so there must be an underlying theme that will affect all of us, but for you and at least one other sign, more to the point, and this is where you have felt trapped, or you haven't been able to express yourself, or you haven't been able to be an individual within a relationship, where you feel like there's no way forward, that you can't move into your passions, your dreams, your desires. In some way, they're holding you back. You don't feel comfortable moving. You don't want to rock the boat kind of energy. Now here we have the Justice card. Okay, so the Justice card is saying no, you really need to prioritize you right now and understand what your goals, your dreams, your desires are. And don't put too much trust into anybody else right now. Trust yourself. But the Empress also gives you that rebirth energy. So, and the decision also, when we have that decision, we understand this card is really about gaining a new perspective, breaking out of, understanding how you can go forward, what needs to be left behind, where there needs to be healthy dialogue, because right now your voice is strong. So use your voice, okay? Definitely use your voice. And don't take on too much, okay? Once again, it's that tumbleweed approach. It grows just a little bit at a time, picking up a little bit, then digesting it, right? So balance your learning, once again, with some kind of reflection, but also your actions and your thoughts. Balance your thoughts with your reflections as well, so that you come up to the right conclusions, because these two cards surrounding that card will give you amazing insight, revelations, aha moments of how to actually move yourself forward as an independent, that you're not allowing. This could be, your partner doesn't want you to work, or your parents never wanted you to go in that direction. Okay, you want to be a doctor and they want you to follow the family business and sell pizzas with them or something. There's that might have been a bad thing. Maybe you want to go sell pizzas and everybody's been a doctor or lawyer in your family. That'll probably get more of a kickback, actually, right? They'd probably love it if you wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer. Because there's always that one that pops, right? That one that shines, okay? And you could be that one that shines going forward. Absolutely. Let's grab one more card. Now we're going to lay it on the Knight of Cups here. Let's see what that brings us. The King of Wands. The King of Wands, when we meet that somebody, or we allow that somebody into our life, this could be a teacher, this could be a lover down the road, this could be a new best friend, but there's some kind of enthusiasm that is sparked within you. Okay, there's some kind of action that happens, some kind of momentum that starts. Something is motivating you now to move forward, and you are excited about it, and you don't need it all scripted out right now. You just need some bullet points. You just want to dip your toe in the water a little bit and see if it's warm enough or cool enough, or you want to explore, but you're going to take your time in the exploration. It could be a trip. It definitely could be a trip. We started out with the travel energy, so it definitely could be a trip. The King of Wands could be very spontaneous and step into things like a trip is being offered, or work wants you to travel for this or that or the other thing. And your communication skills, my goodness. We have royalty here, and we have your communication skills are definitely off the charts. Okay, so use your words, use your voice, writing, debates, teaching, public speaking are all part of the picture here. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.